Right, Juno Vesta. I'm going to keep it in, that's funny. Juno Vesta and the moon in Scorpio all kind of conjunct at similar degrees. Because like I've been saying, Juno and Vesta have been, going along together at kind of the same pace for a while. What that means is Juno is commitment, marriage, things like that. Vesta is the sacred flame, sacred purpose. So those together anyway in Scorpio is like serious sacred partnerships. And when I itch my nose, that's when I'm, feeling love and the spirit, so coming in strong. I've just been filming, the next few weeks shorts, and I've been filming, oh my God, that's really itchy. And then I've just done a couple of wee timeless shorts to just say that I was coming on tonight being last night when you're watching this, or I might put this out late tonight, there's Spain. But the point is like Vesta and Juno there anyway is bringing up intense feelings of where you feel like you're destined to be, or what you're destined to do. But the moon in Scorpio on top of that is intensifying it even more. And what's fascinating me is in those shorts, I didn't have time because I ran out, but the same card came up about I see myself having kids with you. Now, like I said, it's obviously not going to be everyone's, but what I'm getting from that is, age-wise, and like I said, not being on the same page-wise, and whatever all the fucking, maybe, and some people might have actually fucking had physical things done to, you can't, or, or issues, and remember, can I just side note, if anybody is having issues with infertility, I do work very closely with the goddess of fertility, so just saying, I've had many amazing miracles in that area, so clearing trauma, but also for people that are infertile, so man or woman, so definitely, get booking session if that resonates. But anyway, what I was going to say is I was going to say, but I ran out of time. It felt very like Vesta conjunct Juno and Scorpio. It felt serious. So with that card coming up twice, it felt like, it feels like this person has sabotaged this connection in the past because they saw, like, it sounds crazy, doesn't it? But they saw a future with you. So it's like their ego has sabotaged it. Like, no, it's too good to be true. It's not, that what it's really feeling like to me. It's like when you want something so much, but you're like, oh my God, if I got it and it goes wrong, I wouldn't be able to handle it. So I'm just going to go nowhere near that person. I'm going to stop getting to know them as well as what I do. But it's like, I've said this before, it's like the damage has already been done in the sense that the person's already fallen in love. But what people can do is go into denial and shelf it for not just months, like years, decades for some. So that's where we've got to be practical about this stuff too. But anyway, and I just looked at now it's not the right time, literally, when I was shuffling. So I wanted to start with these cards in case people zone out when I'm using the Lemuria ones. Although I don't know if I should be doing it the other way around, but let's see. What have we got? If that one comes out again, there's a very strong theme coming up here. What have we got? What if you don't accept me for who I really am? See how that fits with what I was saying? It's like when I say someone, remember, this is going to make sense to a group of people, man, woman, find them, whatever. But also I really go very specific when it's Virgo and with Scorpio moons, and it's Scorpio moon, but like Virgo and Scorpio are about the specifics. But it's like that is what I was feeling, like somebody had questions like this, so, or you did, or your person did, so it was like, yeah, never mind what if, like, I just don't think they're going to accept me for who I am, like, I don't want to show who I really am, so I'm just going to not be with them, I'm not going to get closer, I'm going to get with anyone else because I can handle that. So, and also that's interesting because somebody had commented on something recently in the thing we're doing in the membership, so you can come and join if you want to do that with us. Which, by the way, the biggest difference about it is that I am doing, there's extra wee shorts in there, and actually they're in the first level of the membership, and then when I'm feeling guided, I'm doing like, either very wee short videos or, 10-minute ones and that. Although I think I will be more involved, like this week coming, I think there'll be more videos than what I've done, because the spiritual clearing, it's like, there's not really a lot, I'm going to do basically what I'm saying is, the big thing about it is I'm doing a live stream every Thursday in there. So it's Thursday now, and I will have done the live stream last night as you're watching this, or I will have just finished it if I put it out, in the wee hours. Or finish, what I'm saying? See what I mean? I'm being really specific as well, but it's kind of like, it's just more accountability, you know, and clearing it. I'm always clearing and healing energy, but that I just always do things like that in Virgo season. And I just thought it was about time to do things that are a wee bit more intimate, a wee bit more involved in the membership, because I'm always in there, like, you know, checking in on the energy and like praying and you know, because these are all the things that I've done in my memberships for, like, you know, the best part of 10 years now. But because the YouTube membership, I mean, I've had that a while now too, like a year and a half or something. But it's I just always had a vision of doing the Fuck It Let's Go challenge, which is my challenge about, basically, it looks like it's about, you know, getting over procrastination and fear and loads of other stuff, but really it's like, it's a timeline jump in disguise. It's ascension. So it's both things are true. But it's because I attract a lot of people with ADHD and, you know, just that struggle with procrastination and, you know, other things as well. But it's yes, again, I'm sure I will run the free challenge again for everyone in public again, but I just feel like I would do. Sorry, my nose is so itchy. The ancestors are really support. I need to do it when there's more interaction, because honestly, it's like, it's just boring. Like, it's boring when people don't get. I can handle it the rest of the time, guys, but when it's a challenge, it's boring. So that's why I'm running the membership, because people in the membership are paying monthly. You know, they're wanting to be there, and yeah, it's just true. What you pay for, you're going to get involved in. You know what I mean? I know that for myself too. So right. I can feel you pulling away. Have you moved on? So you see how there is this theme coming through about, like, this is so interesting. So I wondered where this was going to come in. I think I'm probably going to talk about it in the live stream too, because I caught the episodes that I caught of TV things yesterday were nuts. I mean, but that's because the moon was in my 12th house. So it was extra, like, Pisces and mystical, magical. But I caught the episode of Sex and the City where, you know, Big is, and again, this will have meaning for people too, because in that episode he's married to someone else, but it's not working, and she's with someone else, and, you know, she loves, well, obviously not enough, but she likes him, but her heart keeps getting pulled back to, you know, Mr. Big. But anyway, it's quite a passionate scene, you know what I mean? Because, like, he has already left her a voicemail saying, I don't know, something like it's not working or something. And then he sees her again somewhere. He runs after her and he chases her in the elevator, and there's a passionate kiss, and the next scene is in the bed. So do you know what I'm saying? It's like, my God, this is quite, you know, I'm looking at the divine comedy in this, because this is very Scorpio moon, right? Like, this is for the last degrees of Scorpio moon that I'm putting this out. And it is, you know, I mean, Scorpio's just sexy full stop, but it's sex all round. So this would be the taboo, well, not so good side of it. Cheating, basically, is what I'm picking up on here, isn't it? So, but it doesn't need to be that bit. I'm just saying it's because it's more about, you know what I mean, they were meant to be together, because then they end up, you know, getting married and stuff. And if you watch the other one, Just Like That, you know, they fucking bumped him off the first episode. It was brutal. Anyway, so, but the episode I was really thinking of was, so it just feels like with that coming through, I wouldn't be surprised if I pulled a card about, like, you know, the magnetic connection or something, like you can't stay away from this person. But, or it could go the other way, like I have to stay away, because if I don't, I'm going to do something, you know, like some always kind of feels. And there might not even be a reason. Like, there might not be things like, oh, someone's married someone. Like, it might be that you could just be with each other, and it's something just feels like it's saying you can't. So, you know, but obviously you'll know your situation, I would hope. But yeah, the other episode was the very, very last episode of Friends, where, like, and this is what's interesting, I've put in the comments the shorts, because that's the shorts that's actually been released. Oh, right now. Like, right now as I'm speaking. But I'd filmed that the other day, and then I caught that episode, like, the day after. So I thought it was kind of funny, because, oh my God, it fits with what I channeled. But, you know, it's when Ross is like, you know, I can't believe she's saying bye to everyone but me. I really, like, I don't mean that much. And obviously it's because he means even more than all the rest of them, that she was avoiding saying bye to him. But again, that's another. So what I'm getting is there's going to be a passionate scene. passionate endings, passionate reunions, and it doesn't need to be right now as I'm saying it, but again, if it is in a Scorpio moon energy, absolutely. But it's when it happens, these are all dramatic endings, like passionate dramatic endings, because in that scene he's like, he confronts her and he's like, do I really mean that little to you? And then she doesn't really say much. Yeah. And then she bursts in his door a few hours later and she's like, you really think I didn't say bye to you because you don't matter? You're wrong. It's because you matter more than everyone else. And then they end up kissing. Do you know what I mean? And then, and then the whole episode of Friends is like, did she get off the plane? Did she get off the plane? And then they end up together. So do you know what I mean? It's like, but it's like push-pull thing, like it's the push-pull thing. Because awkwardly, I have always said that, I've always said that about me and my twin flame. It is like we're like Ross and Rachel and Friends. Like it's never off the table. Do you know what I mean? So it's meaning that you can't. It doesn't matter what goes on in anyone's life. The connection's never going to be severed because it's such a strong bond. 11-11. So, but it's also, I'm more used to say that because it's like Ross, and throughout the whole decade of Friends, it was like, you know what I mean, like. Will they, won't they, on, off, are we on a bit? It was like very, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it was never over, It wasn't over, still isn't over. Now they're bringing in the Notebook. So what have we got? But never over can sometimes mean years in between with twin flames, so take that on board. I'm still healing wounds from a past relationship. Oh, that's quite interesting, isn't it, with what I was just saying? So it's like, your person could be healing wounds from a past relationship, or you're healing wounds from a past relationship, or you could be healing wounds from how you wounded each other, or take it all, however it is. And that definitely in a Scorpio moon. I've had very vivid dreams of you. That's interesting because actually when, just the other night, like I was having, like, I did have very vivid dreams. Like, again, and I have dreams all the time, obviously, crystal clear. I get visions in my dreams. I get down, lots of you will have this too. We all have it in our own way, but it was I'm not, yeah, it was different because it was like normal. Oh, it's hard to explain. It was like everyday life kind of things, but my twin flame was in it. It was weird. I see signs of you everywhere I go. I pushed you away because I was scared. So you didn't do, oh my God, wow. Wait a minute. That's like what I was saying about Ross and Rachel. Because in that episode, she's like the divine masculine. I got because she says, oh, I was scared, I've got a tarot reading on you. So somebody's got a tarot reading on you, or they're catching people like me. I'm overcoming childhood trauma. Now that, with that card coming up on the Scorpio moon, that's going to resonate with many people. Man, woman, twin flame journey, not twin flame journey, divine feminine or divine masculine, to be honest. Because obviously I help people with this a lot in sessions. I see myself having kids with you. So, you know what I mean? Like, this is Vesta conjunct Juno, like what I've said. That's what's just come up on the 2 wee shorts that I filmed, and here it is again. So again, it's not for everyone, but I have to put the messages out for who it's going to be with. But yeah, okay, so I will never reject you. That's your own fear. When I wake up in the middle of the night, my mind instantly goes to you, wishing you were lying next to me. That's very Scorpio moon. It hurts my heart to not have you around. That's also very Scorpio moon. This is also very Scorpio moon. There's energies that hold us back from one another. Some are closer than what you think. I don't even mind that some think I'm crazy for believing you'll remember us. We'll see in time. That's like the bit, honestly. Whenever it's a Scorpio moon, I always like tell wee stories and that about my connection, but it is what it is. What have we got? Boundaries. You need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will or won't allow. So again, with my Saturn being in Scorpio, and this is a Scorpio moon, this is for, yeah, like, you've got to value yourself, and then the other person will value you. So however that fits, you know what I mean? Like, so whether this is about twin flames with each other, or, and that, obviously divine masculine needs to respect divine feminine's boundaries, but divine feminine also needs to respect divine masculine's boundaries. Especially if it's pulling in some of these things, like if people are involved with other people and serious things like marriage and kids and blah, 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 blah.
But yeah, it's just a bit of a mixed bag, really. With that card keep popping up about, you know, the kids, it's just this. It'll mean different things to different people. Different paths. You see what I mean? Different paths. You could have been taken down different paths because you've had families with other people and stuff like that. Twin flame. Well, it doesn't matter because you're twin flames, and that is like kind of like Ross and Rachel, although their child is together, isn't it? But then remember, they don't get back together just because they've got the baby. Take your power back. You're giving someone control over how you feel. Your happiness should only depend on you. Fucking hell, the baby Emma's probably about fucking 30 by now. Friends is that old? That's kind of true, isn't it? Twin flame. This is your mirror soul. This is why this connection feels so sacred to you. So. Oh, wait a minute, I didn't pull the Muria card. I still feel connected to you, but I've waited too long to reach out. Is it too late for us? So that's quite an intense vibe here. I don't know if that'll show up in the thumbnail. I was actually about to end it there. Right, so let's get the Lemurian card. I was about to end it there. So maybe somebody is in a situation where they're ending a karmic situation. I don't know, when I watch this one back, I'll have to see what that was all about. But it was really weird catching all those very intense episodes all in the one night. Heal, revitalise your heart. So maybe someone's been healing or they are healing wounds from a past relationship. Timing, allow events to unfold at the correct time. So the timing could be off unless the timing is now. Happiness, unlock the doors to happiness. The twin flames are the door to happiness. When you've done the healing. And then you still have to heal together. So don't stay and, oh, I'm not healed yet. I can't go to them tomorrow. Because like posted the meme tonight, you know, love the people that are loving you now. There's a timer going off for everyone that we can't see. Something like that. It stood out to me. Deep, but Scorpio is deep. So we've got Starseed Elemental. Sorry, I've put a load of hairspray on it. It's like my head's itchy. Starseed Elemental. So my hairs went really good. This was actually natural. My hair was wet last night and I just put in a wee bobble and a button. This is what I done. I was like, whoa. Who needs the sleep rollers and who needs the curlers? 45. So sometimes my curls aren't as strong because when I straighten it like a lot, but man, they're coming back with a vengeance. So Starseed Elemental. So maybe somebody's coming back strong, you know what I mean? Like my curls. Children, oh look, now, oh my god, now we've got children again. There's loads of things about children. Children as teachers, fun, lightheartedness, joy, laughter, newly incarnate souls, the child within, maintaining an inquisitive perspective, wonder and imagination. I just looked at 1804 as well. Remember that. So if you're new here, that's my birthday numbers and that corresponds to the Four of Wands, which is a union card, family, stuff like that, celebration. So yeah. This could be for a few people as well. People could be getting visions from like past lives of when you've had children together, or future lives of when you're going to have children together, or it feels more past, like it feels like a mishmash of all of it, really. So there's got to be something with that card coming out so much. Being with children can be a great way to recapture wonder, innocence, unapologetic truth and wisdom. Their realities are not yet muddied by shoulds or cannots. Their imaginations are often so wild and creative that they can be your biggest inspirers. And that is, you know, I never lost that. You know, people always say, oh, I was speaking about that with one of you in a session the other day, you know, that people shut it off as a child. I just never shut it off. I'm like an eternal child, and that's why the shamanic sessions get extra kind of, you know, like childlike. But all shamanic stuff is like that. You have to be. That's, you know what I mean? And it is real. You have to be crazy enough to believe it, and it's real. With the examples I've given on the last live of the timeline shift that our soul brother had, was still amazed by it. Furthermore, as their incarnation from pure spirit is more recent, they're still aware of their energy and have a natural psychic awareness. Sometimes adulting can be too serious, and I'm saying this in a Virgo Sun Scorpio Moon. That's kind of serious. When this happens, bringing a childlike lightheartedness, sense of play to your perspective can be the most productive way to rebalance, and it'll also still be that on the day you're watching it. Facing challenging circumstances with inquisitiveness can bring joy to whatever we're accomplishing. Imagine stepping into a child's shoes and seeing how they perceive the world. If you have a problem, consider how a child might solve it. Think back to when you were little and what you loved to do. Remember how the world felt around you and how magical and mysterious things may have been. What has changed? What would you tell the 7-year-old you? The little people of today will be the inventors, creators, and leaders of tomorrow. How can we help nourish their big souls to ready them for an optimal journey through life? Right now, powerful souls are incarnating on Earth to help with progression of this planet. All children are equally special, but some may have different or unique needs due to their more sensitive and energetic nature. Sorry, I'm hiccuping there, but sometimes I just get to the point where I'm not even saying it because people know it's when I'm transmuting energy. But in case you're new, and on a Scorpio moon, I always do it more, because that is about transmuting. The ways children were brought up in previous generations may not be the best options for today. Absolutely not. Humans are evolving and children can be our wisest teachers. May we listen to them with our hearts and let their ways unveil fresh new eyes so we may see a whole new world. Yeah. Obviously, this is children that are in your life already, but for some people, like with the dreams and like, I do feel that this could be people having like past life flashes or like visions and dreams and like, you know, like guides and dreams, like guiding them to where to, yeah, like that's what I'm getting, like ancestors, which, you know, ancestors are, you know, my first go-to is that it's, you know, people from the past, but it can be like, yeah, it's souls that haven't incarnated yet. Yeah, it's all quite. Also, starseed elemental. It does feel like very galactic, like New Earth children that are guiding some of the twin flames together. You know, now that could be children that are already here through, you know, through however, you know. But we know how children come into the planet. But you know what I mean. And it's like whatever the child's connection is to you in your life, it doesn't even need to be your child. It could be like, you know, I've got nieces that are always coming out of mystical stuff. But again, I do feel this is like souls that aren't incarnated yet are guiding. Bring a sense of play, lightness, and spontaneity to your life. Be inspired by your children or your inner child, where, you know, just come out of Leo season. That's what that is. And actually, I think we're in the very last of Mercury. No, it's not Mercury. We're in the very last of something. What was I thinking of there? This is for Friday. No, we're not in the very last of. I don't know what I was thinking of there. Maybe it was when I was filming something for a week's time. Fuck knows. We're still very much, Mercury is communication and Leo is inner child. So, yes. You're encouraged to add inquisitiveness, fun, and laughter to your reality. This card may signify the presence of a child in your life. Spending time with children will help you experience the world from a fresh perspective and see them as inspiring teachers they are. Yeah, so just take that as it resonates. It's a child around you is saying something that could be triggering some kind of awareness in you. Or in a dream, like children from the past or children that are yet to incarnate or speaking to you, basically. So like I said, not everyone is going to be as perceptive to that stuff. But again, none of that shit's weird to me. But like, you know, none of that shit's weird to me. But that, I'm feeling it is weird to some of the people that this might be coming through to. And that's how they're made, guys. The Dirty Dancing card. Lovers. The ocean of love is unpredictable. Forgive yourself in every moment. Open your heart to receive the gift of love. But seriously, I can't use it for the thumbnail. It's a Scorpio moon. That's a Scorpio moon thumbnail. We just can't use it. That's so funny. Rainbow Priestess. Trust your intuition. It's the language of your soul, a natural connection with divinity. I'm sorry, like, I see myself having kids with you, and that's how we're going to do it. Like, that's what. I'm just having banter. But that's what all those cards mean. So be careful if you don't want that, because it's strong in the air. Yes, this person is your soulmate, your connection is sacred, but we already got twin flame, that's stronger. So this person is your soulmate and your twin flame is destined. Leave your fears behind. So leave your fears behind. They are stopping this relationship from blossoming. Your fears are stopping this. Are stopping this from blossoming. But also, they are stopping this from blossoming. That could be like karmic people are sabotaging it. So you'll know what resonates, but I'm going to end this one here, which was a very interesting one. It's a very interesting one, but it was a very intense one, which doesn't surprise me that Lover's card just came out. It's very Scorpio moon. Like, Scorpio moon is spicy, you know what I mean? And it's intense. Yeah. I'm struggling with money. That's got fuck all to do with it. But the 8th house is debts, to be honest. But again, so yeah, that's going to be relevant for some too. Or it could just be like, I always take that card to mean as well that it might not necessarily be struggling, but it's that it's never enough, it's never enough, I have to keep on working. But I mean, for some it could be that money is not good as well. But you'll know. I want to come back home to you, you're where I belong. I've had very vivid dreams of you, yeah. I'm so tired of sabotaging this connection. I'm thinking about making an offer. Well, it really does look, you know what I'm going to, oh look, I was about to pick up that card and make a joke. It looks like you already made the offer and it went well. It looks like that. Awakened masculine. Self-responsibility buckles you firmly in the driver's seat of your own life. That is an awakened that's the thing. That is an awakened, what I'm channeling, whoever, you know, whoever this is for, all the people this is for, it is awakened masculine energy that I'm tuning into. It is somebody that is getting the downloads and the visions and the insight and the guidance of where they're meant to be and who they're meant to be with. And I don't think there's any doubt about it. That's what it feels like. So that is an awakened masculine, you know, fully awakened masculine in their strength, which we can all have the, you know, we can all have the potential to be in within ourselves, and our person can. So hold the highest outcome. But anyway, I'm going to leave this one here. So yeah, I'll be back to work Tuesday, Friday. So if you want to book a session, you can book then. And apart from that, or join us in the membership for the divine decluttering and detoxing that we're doing, with the live streams in there being on the Thursday. And really do, because I'm doing like, I don't know about more fun stuff, but kind of like, you know, I'm going to be yeah, just doing, like, I've got specific ideas for each of the weeks. So tonight I'm just doing a clearing, but whenever people do my paid content, whether it's the paid content that's in public or in private sessions or in the membership, the synchronicity, it really does heighten. Like, my guides, God really does take it on board that people are, you know, that you're investing and you get more out of it. So yeah, so anyway, please like, comment, subscribe if you like this, and yeah, see you in the next one.